What's up, YouTube? Matt here with Matt's Movie Reviews. Hopefully I don't talk too quiet. It's kind of quiet in the house, but last night I saw The Captive, and it's, it's about this these people in Georgia, Atlanta, and there's a girl, and she's a young mother, and I'm pretty sure her husband's dead, but she has a kid, but she's addicted to meth, and she's trying to get clean, but she's really not trying to get clean. Excuse me. And she's still using and missing stuff for her daughter. Appointments, get-togethers. Her aunt takes care of the kid. And then there's this other guy. His name is Brian. I forgot his last name. And he was accused of raping his girlfriend and tying her up. And he believes 100% that it wasn't him, or it was falsified against him. And they want to give him 25 to life. So what he ends up doing is, this is a true story, is killing the judge and what I believe is the district attorney or someone in the courtroom sitting down, like a court recorder or something like that, and also killing some more people on the run and hurting people, stealing cars, tons of. He really goes on one to escape what he was being accused of, and he ends up taking her hostage in her own house, this drug addict. And at first I started watching the movie and I'm like, oh man, it's got kind of like, it seems like it's kind of like low budget, and like the actors is like something you'd watch on like Hallmark Channel or something like that. But the closer it got to the end, the more I realized what the movie was for, and it's to bring people closer to God. That's why I'm in full support of it now. And if you're in like AA or NA or any type of like drug recovery, anything like that, Celebrate Recovery is actually what the movie talks about. But you should definitely see it, because it's just like it plays on, and it's a true story, and I think it's just kind of like, it's definitely God at work, and it just touches on so many things that you hear about in these meetings all the time, and it's not just like, oh, higher power guy. It's talking about Jesus Christ, and the other stuff ties into it, like all the recovery and all that. And at first I was like, why does this actor who's playing this Brian, the killer on the loose, seems like you're like almost feeling bad for him? And I'm like, is that just because he's a bad actor? And I'm like, you learn, no, it's actually because he believes he's not guilty, and he's on like basically like a holy mission, not really from God, but like on it for himself, like a righteous, self-righteous mission, like to prove to himself that he's like his own, like innocent in his own man. So that's why he has that like that feeling about him, that he's not really guilty, like he's not really doing something wrong. But once it ends, I really liked it, and I didn't care if it seemed low budget or anything like that. At the end of the movie, it talks about the real people. It shows their pictures. It shows some clips of the real people talking, and I left. I mean, I left, felt like I went to church, like a good church service, like closer to God and refreshed, spiritually refreshed. So, if you're religious, and I mean Christian, if you're into recovery, like drug recovery or alcohol recovery, you should definitely check out that movie, The Captive. Even if it's not worth seeing in theaters, it's worth supporting in theaters, because it's only in like one theater around me, and it's powerful, and it's sad, and it's good, and I would definitely recommend checking it out.